For over 4 decades, the world teetered on the edge of catastrophe. The Cold War wasn't just a standoff of nukes and ideologies. It was a shadowy war of whispers. Disappearances, coded messages, and lingering questions. Beneath the official headlines of presidents and premiers lay a deeper game, one played in back alleys, secret bunkers, and remote corners of the world. Today, we're unraveling 10 of the Cold War's most haunting mysteries. Some were buried in classified files, others in the silence of remote deserts or the crushing depths of the sea. But all of them remain unsolved. 1. The vanishing of the turbulent turtle. In April of 1950, a U.S. Navy reconnaissance aircraft codenamed the Turbulent Turtle took off from West Germany, supposedly en route to Denmark. Hours later, it vanished. The Soviets admitted they had shot down a foreign plane near Latvia, but insisted all aboard had perished. Yet, the aircraft's lifeboats were recovered intact. Witnesses in Soviet prison camps claimed to have seen or spoken to captured American airmen. Could the crew have survived, only to vanish into the vast, brutal silence of the Gulag? 2. Stalin's mysterious offer. The 1952 note. In 1952, Soviet leader Joseph Stalin sent a proposal to Western leaders that stunned everyone. He offered a reunified, neutral Germany. Was he genuinely trying to de-escalate tensions, or setting a trap to divide the West? Some saw it as a moment of opportunity. Others smelled deception. Historians still argue whether this was a missed chance at peace, or a brilliant ruse that failed to land. 3. The strange disappearance of Lieutenant Paul Whipke. Lieutenant Paul Byron Whipke, a decorated soldier and atomic test mission pilot, said he was heading out for a drink in California in 1958 and was never seen again. Weeks later, his car turned up 400 miles away in Death Valley, undisturbed and full of personal belongings. The Army's vague conclusion? He wandered into the desert and died. But his brother uncovered disturbing links to radiation exposure, possible human experimentation, and shredded FBI files. Was Whipke silenced for what he knew? 4. Alger Hiss, spy, victim, or scapegoat, convicted of perjury in 1950. State Department official Alger Hiss was accused of passing secrets to the Soviets. But decades later, doubts emerged. Was he framed by a bitter colleague? Was someone else, perhaps Wilder Foote, the real spy? The Soviet codename, Ailes, still lingers over the story. To this day, even seasoned historians are divided. Was Hiss guilty, or a casualty of Cold War paranoia? 5. Was Stalin murdered? March 1953. Stalin dies from a sudden brain hemorrhage, or so the official story goes. But all 4 of his closest allies were with him the night before: Malenkov, Khrushchev, Bulganin, and Beria. And when Stalin collapsed, they waited hours to summon help. Beria was facing likely execution himself, and gained the most from Stalin's death. He even boasted, "I saved you all from Stalin." But did he? Or is that just what he wanted history to believe? 6. The mysterious death of Dag Hammarskjöld. UN Secretary-General Dag Hammarskjöld was flying to negotiate peace in Congo in 1961 when his plane crashed in northern Rhodesia. The official verdict: pilot error. But eyewitnesses reported seeing another plane fire on his. A lone survivor saw sparks in the sky. His body may have had bullet wounds. Was it sabotage? Was the CIA involved? Or the KGB? Even President Truman hinted he was about to get something done when they killed him. 7. Was Oswald a Soviet spy? Lee Harvey Oswald, JFK's assassin, had defected to the Soviet Union in 1959 and returned to America under strange circumstances. He had ties to Soviet intelligence, and just weeks before Dallas, he was seen at the Soviet embassy in Mexico City. Did he act alone? Was he part of a deeper Cold War operation, by the KGB, or even the CIA? 8. Yuri Nosenko, friend or double agent? In 1964, KGB officer Yuri Nosenko defected to the West and claimed he had reviewed Oswald's case and dismissed him as unstable. But other defectors said Nosenko was a plant, sent to mislead the CIA and protect Soviet secrets. The CIA was torn. They imprisoned Nosenko in solitary confinement for 5 years, then quietly exonerated him. Was he telling the truth, or executing one of the most elaborate deceptions of the Cold War? 9. The catastrophic sinking of K-129. In 1968, Soviet submarine K-129 disappeared in the Pacific with nuclear weapons on board. The U.S. found the wreck and secretly raised parts of it. 2 nukes were recovered. 1 was missing. A theory emerged. Rogue KGB agents tried to launch a false flag nuclear attack on Hawaii to frame China and ignite World War III. Captain Kobzer supposedly gave fake codes to prevent disaster, sacrificing his life to save the world. Fact or fantasy? We may never know. 10. The Isdal woman. In Norway's Ice Valley in 1970, a burnt body was found, surrounded by strange items, wigs, coded notes, fake passports. The woman had checked into hotels using different names. She was tracked near top-secret military sites. And then, she vanished in flames. Police ruled it suicide, but many believe she was a Cold War spy, eliminated when her cover was blown. These 10 stories are just fragments of a war fought in the shadows, a global chess match with hidden pieces and invisible moves. And while the Cold War officially ended in 1991, its mysteries have never fully thawed. Because when secrets are buried by both sides, truth becomes the ultimate casualty.